Good day, everyone. And in this second activity, we'll be creating relationships between tables. And in this video, we'll be covering different steps as to how can we create these different table queries. So our objective is to understand the importance of using queries in MS Access, and also to create queries from single table and multiple tables. So in this video, we will be using the data from the first exercise. These are the customer table, the accounts table, and also the transaction table. So first part in this activity, we are going to create relationships between the tables. So to do that, we are going to in the database tools menu and then select on the relationships option. So over here, we are presented with an empty section, and also to the right, we can see that there are three options, which is the account, customer, and then transactions. So we are going to add these selected tables, these three selected tables. First is the customer, next is the account, and the transaction. So as you can see, it is already connected to one another, but for the sake of this video, I will be removing disconnected lines and demonstrate how can we do this process. So we can do this by first selecting the customer ID from the customers section, and then click and drag it to the customer ID from the accounts table. And then over here, we are presented with a box that is called Edit Relationships, which presents a customer ID to customer ID and the table query from the customer to the accounts table. Now we're going to click the Create button. So as we can see that they are the two tables are already connected with one another. Now is we are going to connect the accounts to the transaction table. We're going to click and drag this account number to the account number two in the transaction table. Then click create. So as we can see, they are already connected with one another, meaning that there is already a relationship that is formed. So next, we are now going to move over to the creating and running of queries. So we are now going to the create menu. And then over here, we can see that there is an option called Query Wizard. We are going to select on that. And then over here, you can see that there are four options in the new query box. We are going to select the first option that is already highlighted, which is called the Simple Query Wizard. Then over here, we are presented with various options, such as the table queries, in which we can select which specific type of table are we going to process, and the available fields of that specific table, and also the selected fields. Now for first part, we are going to select the customer table, and then we are going to select as stated in the file. We are going to select the customer ID, which are we going to click on this directional button to the right. And next is the name, address, city, and company. And then now we are going to click on the next. And then over here, we are presented with an option to retitle our query, which is a customer query. And then we also have been presented with two options, such as this open the query to view information and also the modify the query design. So we are going to click on the modify the query design and then click on the finish. From here, we will see the table with the field, the table sort, show criteria. So the field is the name of the table that we have selected, the table in which field that comes from, the sort in which the order in which to sort on this field, whether we're going to select the ascending or descending or not sorted. Next is the show, whether or not to display this field in the query output, and also the criteria, which indicates how to filter the records in the query output. So to specifically target the customer that only lives in Makati, first we sort the city in ascending order and write the code. So we are going over to the sort and then over in the city section. And then we are going to click on the ascending order. And then over here, as we stated earlier, we are we are placing our focus on the customers that live in the Makati area. So to do this, we are going to write the code equals and then Makati. Now just like that. And then we are now going to click run, and then the table should be look like this now. We can see that we can only see that the people that are living in Makati will only show. So now next is the creating of multiple table queries. So in this section, we will be creating a relationship between two tables and also a summary. So we're heading over to the create again, same process, and then query wizard as well. Now we're going to save it first, and then click on the simple query wizard again. And then over here, we are going to select the customer again, and then make sure we go to move the um, customer ID, the name, and then we are heading over to the account as stated in the file. We are going to move the customer ID from the accounts table and the account type and the balance. Now we are going to click on next, and then we are presented with a specific option that states would you like a detail or summary query, and then presents a two options, which is a detail that shows every field of record as well as the summary. So in this specific section, we are going to choose the um, the detail summary um, of the table. Now we're going to select on the summary options. And rather, we will select first the detail first, and then we're going to click on next. And then we are going to rename this table as the um, account query. And then we are now going to choose the modify the query design, and then select on the finish button. Over here, we can see that the customer and then account are connected to one another, and then the table below have changed. So to put things into perspective, we can simply follow the process that we did. For example, if we want the specific customer that are only choosing the savings account, we are going over to the account type and then click on the ascending order. And then on over the criteria, we are following the same formula as well, which is the savings. And then I'm going to click on run. So we can see the only people that are shown in this table are those that choose the account type of savings. Um, so next is and the final part is to create a summary query. Now we're heading over again to create section and then click on the query wizard and then simple query wizard again. And then over here, mm, we are tasked on creating a new query called the account summary query that joins the customers table as well as the accounts table. So first we are going to the customer table, um, and then we are going to move the customer ID and the name. And then next is the account. We're going to move over to the account and then choose the customer ID um, name, and then balance, the balance, and rather. And then I'm going to select on next, and then we're going to the summary options this time, and then click on the summary options. And then in this box that have been presented to us, which is the summary options, we are going to select all the field and the balance in the balance section, which are the summary, average, minimum, and max. And then we're going to select this all. And then going to click on next. And then we're going to name this table as accounts summary query. And then we are going to select on finish. So we can see there are added tables in this section, which is the summary, average, minimum, and then max of balance, which this is the resulting table. Mm. And now we are going to do the transaction query, and which will be processed as the same steps as we just did. So head over to the query wizard again, and then simple query wizard, and then we are now we are going to over to the transaction table, and then select all the fields as stated in the file, and then in the accounts table as well. We are going to select all the fields. Go over to the selected fields, and then you click on next, and next, and then finish. So this is the resulting table. Ayan. So that is the end of our exercise 2. Thank you for watching.